In reflecting upon the substantial gifts you have bestowed upon me, it becomes increasingly apparent that your love has been an unwavering constant threading through the intricate tapestry of my life. Your affectionate devotion has weathered the storms and illuminated the brightest days, a silent force that has shaped the very fabric of my being. I find myself standing at the crossroads of gratitude and remorse, realizing that I may not have accorded you the acknowledgement you so rightfully deserve. To be candid, the prospect of laying bare my sentiments, expressing the depth of my gratitude, strikes a chord of vulnerability within me. The fear stems not from a lack of appreciation but rather from the realization that such an admission could elevate the connection we share to a plane where emotions flow freely, unbridled by the constraints of stoicism. In essence, it's a recognition that you already possess a formidable influence over me, a power that resides not in dominance but in the subtleties of understanding and mutual respect. My journey, until now, has adhered to a script penned by societal expectations, familial norms, and personal aspirations. It's a narrative that I've followed diligently, often at the expense of my internal equilibrium. Yet, within this predetermined script, I've come to recognize a certain strength, a resilience born not from rebellion but from navigating the intricacies of conformity. It's a paradoxical dance, wherein I've played my part, sometimes losing myself in the process. Admitting the inadequacy of my acknowledgement, the shortfall in expressing my gratitude, appears as a daunting admission. It is an admission that, despite my perceived strength and autonomy, I harbor an intrinsic need for connection, for the reciprocity of emotions and understanding. Perhaps, it's the acknowledgement of a shared vulnerability that binds us, a recognition that bearing one's soul is not a sign of weakness but a testament to the authenticity of the human experience. For far too long, I've donned the mask of contentment, projecting an image of fulfillment and joy. Behind this facade, however, lies a truth that is seldom spoken, the truth of profound discontent, a longing for a love that transcends the superficial. It's an admission that, despite outward appearances, I am, at my core, an individual yearning for profound connections, for love that seeps into the very marrow of my existence. In this candid admission, I must confess the depth of my yearning for your presence. Your absence leaves a void that no other can fill. You, with your idiosyncrasies and genuine affection, occupy a space in my heart that remains unparalleled. The uniqueness of our connection is not lost on me, and I find myself grappling with the realization that you are, and perhaps always will be, irreplaceable. As I pen down these reflections, I am acutely aware that words, no matter how eloquent, can only capture a fragment of the emotions that swirl within. The intricacies of human connection, the ebb and flow of emotions, are as vast and profound as the cosmos. And so, I extend this narrative not as an exhaustive expression but as a humble beginning, a stepping stone toward a more profound understanding and an invitation to traverse the uncharted territories of shared vulnerability. I refuse to let you slip away from my grasp for a second time. Initially, I found myself in doubt, hesitating to fully invest in this profound connection. Yet, deep within the core of my being, I am acutely aware of who you are to me. We are, without a doubt, made for each other, and together, we form a union that transcends the ordinary. Through our connection, I've had the privilege of exploring aspects of myself that would otherwise remain veiled and uncomfortable to acknowledge. You provoke a myriad of emotions within me, stirring not only frustration like no other, but also the deepest form of love I have ever known or could imagine. I am no longer confined by the limitations of the material world or the lingering heartbreaks of the past. In comparison to you, I felt like a child, as your reservoir of knowledge and wisdom surpassed my initial expectations. The revelation that someone as classy and modern as you could also be profoundly grounded and down to earth was unexpected. You embody the true essence and meaning of life, standing in stark contrast to those who believe that showcasing every aspect of their existence on social media defines reality. You are not merely different, you are undeniably unique and extraordinary. Nevertheless, I am a quick learner, diligently studying and observing you over an extended period. My journey involves building a connection with spirituality, navigating matters of the heart, and confronting facets of myself that have long been uncomfortable to explore. I aspire to share the responsibility of this connection with you, recognizing that it is not meant for you to bear alone. I endeavor to be the one who shoulders some of these burdens alongside you. In the process, I am conquering my fear of the unknown, realizing that beyond the confines of my comfort zone lies an array of possibilities that promise fulfillment beyond my wildest imagination. The potential between us is boundless, and I find myself constantly manifesting it in my tangible reality. Admittedly, I am fatigued with the notion of playing small in my life. To move towards the limits and barricades that I have erected for myself will demand an unprecedented level of bravery. I now perceive what you convey wordlessly through your unique vibration and authenticity. While I implore you to wait for me, I equally encourage you not to cease moving forward. The thrill of the chase is something I relish, and in countless ways, you embody everything I have sought. You compel me like no other, awakening a hunger that cannot be satiated by even the most opulent material wealth in this lifetime. I am not merely infatuated, I am unequivocally and profoundly in love with you. Our connection is a force that propels me beyond the confines of the ordinary, encouraging me to embrace the extraordinary. Together, we are on the brink of a journey that defies comprehension, and I eagerly anticipate every step of this extraordinary adventure with you. For those who find themselves engulfed in the depths of despair within this connection, let me impart a message of assurance. What is truly meant for you will invariably find its way into your life. It's a certainty, an unwavering truth that should be etched into the core of your being. Amidst the tempest of uncertainties, do not squander your precious energy by incessantly dwelling on potential negative outcomes. This connection, you see, is not confined merely to the physical realm, it extends its ethereal tendrils into the spiritual dimension. It's a tapestry woven with threads of both tangible and intangible elements. Despite the tumultuous journey that love often entails, rest assured that victory is destined to be yours. It's an arduous path, fraught with challenges, but your investment of time, energy, and unwavering effort will undoubtedly yield a bountiful harvest. Place your trust in the grand orchestration of the universe and in the synergy between you and your counterpart. Yet, it's imperative to recognize that the road is equally rugged on the other side of this connection. Emotions surge like a tempest within their hearts, a silent storm they weather with stoicism. Behind their composed facade lies a sea of emotional turmoil, an ocean of sentiments that they shield from view, all in a bid to shield you from additional burdens. Your partner, though they may not explicitly express it, bears witness to your suffering caused by their seemingly callous behavior. The dichotomy of emotions, the shared soul, compels them to feel your pain as their own. In the intricate dance of shared emotions, there are moments when they opt to withdraw, shutting down emotionally or erecting barriers between you. This isn't an act of evasion but a method of self-preservation. During these phases of distance, the intention is not to cause further distress but to foster an environment conducive to healing, enabling both of you to emerge stronger, more resilient. It's crucial to comprehend that genuine love is impervious to the constraints of time, distance, or external circumstances. It forms an unbreakable bond that transcends the limitations of the physical realm. Instead of succumbing to worry during periods of separation, redirect your focus towards personal endeavors, professional growth, and self-cultivation. Embrace the natural ebb and flow of the universe, trusting that its intricate design will unfold in due course. The cosmic symphony, a harmonious interplay of destinies, is tirelessly working in the background to weave a narrative that aligns with the essence of your shared connection.